Okay, have you ever wanted to just invent a brand new magical creature and then tell its story? Well, what if you could build it with your own two hands and then, with just a little bit of AI magic, actually bring it to life? Today, we're going to dive into this incredible project that does exactly that. It's called the Fable Wizard. And this quote right here, this is the whole mission. It's not just about teaching. It's about completely transforming the learning space into a place where creativity and technology smash together to make something truly special. So this entire project is built on a really powerful idea in education: project-based learning. The gist of it is this: let's move away from just memorizing facts. Instead, let's get students to learn by actually doing something, by tackling a real fun, creative challenge head on. At its heart, the Fable Wizard is this beautiful fusion of three things. You've got hands-on art, interactive storytelling, and a really clever use of AI. And it all starts with something wonderfully simple and tactile. That's right. Before any screens get turned on, students are using things like paper bags, markers, and glue to build their very own puppet characters. And this physical creation part, it's so vital because it gives them a real sense of ownership. This isn't just a character, it's their character. So how does this actually work in a classroom? Well, let's start with the youngest learners. For kindergarten all the way through third grade, the project is all about pure magic. It focuses on simple creation and these guided, super interactive story experiences. Okay, this is where the magic really happens. After the students have built their puppets, the teacher just describes these new creatures to an AI voice tool. The AI then cooks up a simple story and reads it out loud, kind of like a magical narrator. And here's the best part: it actually pauses at key moments in the story, giving the kids a cue to jump up and act out the scene with their puppets. It's such an amazing way to build listening and speaking skills. Now, as the students get a little older, we get to level up the challenge. For the first through third graders, the AI kind of takes a step back, and the students get to step forward. They write their own short scripts and then put on a live puppet show for the younger classes, which is just a fantastic way to practice working together and public speaking. For the older elementary students, the project takes this really cool digital leap. This is where their physical, handmade creations get transformed into their very own animated feature. So instead of a live play, students in grades 4 through 6 actually photograph their paper bag puppets. Then, using a totally free coding app called Octo Studio, they create their own stop-motion animation. I mean, think about it. They're learning the basics of digital media and coding, all while bringing their handmade art to life on screen. So cool. Now, you might be thinking, okay, puppets, that's for little kids. But this is where the concept gets really interesting, because it scales up brilliantly for middle and high schoolers. Here, the AI evolves from just being a simple narrator into a powerful, creative partner. And you can really see the shift here. In middle school, students might write a choose-your-own-adventure story, and they can use an AI chatbot to help check for things like plot holes. But by high school, the AI becomes a true co-writer. And this is the crucial point. The AI isn't writing the story for the student. It's writing with the student, helping them brainstorm plot twists, find the perfect words, and polish their dialogue. So when you lay it all out like this, you can see the entire journey. You see how the core task gets more complex and the technology evolves right alongside it, from a simple voice narrator all the way up to a full-on creative partner. It's just an incredibly versatile framework. Okay, so beyond all the puppets and the animations and the plays, what's the real takeaway here? I mean, what are students actually learning through this whole Fable Wizard thing? It really boils down to these essential lifelong skills. I mean, whether they're gluing googly eyes on a paper bag or co-writing a script with an AI, students are learning to communicate their ideas, collaborate with a team, think critically about their story, and maybe most importantly, to learn from mistakes and try again. That's iteration. And that, right there, is the ultimate lesson. Yeah, the final product is wonderful, but the real magic is in the journey of creation, the problem solving, the teamwork, and the resilience that students build along the way. The process is the point. This whole project gives us a little glimpse into a really fascinating future. It leaves us with this powerful question to think about. What does learning even look like, and what becomes possible when every single student has an AI-powered creative co-pilot right there with them, helping them bring their biggest and wildest ideas to life?